guys, my name is Nadia and I applied to law school 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. I was 22 and a senior in college in 2020, the first time that I applied to law school. And I did that with a 166 LSAT and a 3.7 LSAC weighted GPA. And I applied to 17 out of the top 20 law schools. And I was waitlisted and rejected at every single one of them. So I kind of had to put law school to the side for a little bit, and I ended up focusing on getting work experience after college instead. So in January 2023, I had just left my job after working there for 2 years, and I ended up being put on a jury on a New York Supreme Court criminal case against a former NYPD detective. And that really reignited my love for law and litigation. And so I decided to reapply to the 3 top New York City law schools on the last day that applications were open. And I did that with the same 166 LSAT and with a 3.74 LSAC weighted GPA. And needless to say, I was subsequently waitlisted and rejected at all 3 schools. So that brings us all to July of 2023. I had just been rejected off of the last waitlist that I was waiting for. I had just started a new job. I got into like a really bad bike accident, and there was just a lot of bad stuff happening in my personal life. And so I decided to use all of that bad for motivation, and I focused all of my time on restudying for the LSAT. And luckily, all of that bad paid off, because I was able to score a 172 on the LSAT last fall, and I made a video about it, which I will link somewhere on the screen. But yeah, with that 172 LSAT, I used that to apply to 12 law schools in November of 2023. So luckily, this time everything worked out so well. I actually received multiple top 14 law school acceptances, and at all of those schools I received 6-figure scholarships, except for one which gave me just below 6 figures. And I'm also really excited to share which one of those schools I'll be attending in the fall at the end of this video. And also I wanted to say that I won't be sharing a lot about my application materials in this video, but if you guys want, I am happy to make another video that goes into a little bit more detail about my essays, my supplemental statements, my resume, soft factors, and things like that. So drop a comment if you want that video. I will say that I did apply with my 172 LSAT, and even though my graduating GPA was a 3.84 from my college, LSAC weighs it a little bit differently, and it ended up becoming a 3.74 when it got sent to schools. So I had a 3.74 GPA and a 172 LSAT as my hard stats. And last but not least, I could not have done any of this without my incredible LSAT tutor, Sam from Houston LSAT. I genuinely could not have done this without him. He helped me so much throughout this cycle and has just been such an incredible friend and person. And if you guys need LSAT tutoring or admissions consulting, definitely check him out, and I will link his Instagram and his website below. So with all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and please don't judge me because some of these clips are really embarrassing, like this one.
Oh my God! Please.
Hi guys! So as you probably saw in that last very embarrassing video of me that I'm gonna put in, I got into University of Michigan, which is like insane. Michigan is one of my top choices. I have always loved this school so much, and they were the first school to reject me back in 2020, and now they're the first school to accept me in 2023. So I'm very grateful. I can't believe that this is like my life and that this is happening right now. And yeah, I'm going to go visit in, I think, March or April. And yeah, this is crazy. This is so crazy. So I'm filming this like later on in January, but on December 15th, I was notified by Columbia that my application was going to be put on hold and that I would be reconsidered in, I think, March or April. So I've applied to Columbia twice actually, and what happened both times was that I was put on hold and then I was put on a wait list and then I was rejected. So I can kind of like tell how this is gonna go this time, and I'm actually going to be withdrawing my application from Columbia just because I am so in love with the University of Michigan that even if I don't get any other acceptances, I would be so happy going there. So yeah, I am withdrawing from Columbia.
Aww. Hi. Mommy got into Georgetown. Oh.
So it is January 10th and I got into Georgetown yesterday. I had an interview invite on December 12th and one of the interview options was in person on December 14th. And so it was like a 48-hour turnaround from invite to interview. And yeah, I had a great interview, met Dean Andy in person, so I'm thrilled.
Hi Nadia, this is Dean Andy at Georgetown Law School, and I just wanted to personally congratulate you and your family on your acceptance. It was so great meeting you in our group interview here on campus in person, and we can't wait for you to join us here in the fall. Welcome to Georgetown.
Okay, I know what it is. It's a Wednesday.
Don't let it go back and forth. You should pick up the phone.
Yeah. Knew it. So, unsurprisingly to no one, I got rejected from Harvard, which, you know, I was really expecting. Harvard was like one of my two kind of Hail Mary schools that I really just wasn't expecting to get into. So, no hard feelings, but first rejection. I just got waitlisted at Chicago.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go. That's better than you.
Yeah, better than you thought, Miss
Yeah, right.
Wow,
Strategically
I'm
wow.
really surprised.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Jesus,
You are she.
that's crazy. Holy, that is so crazy. It's the number 3 school.
Yeah, you're on the wait list.
So for some reason my camera is not picking up audio, so I'm recording this on my computer, but I was waitlisted at the University of Chicago yesterday, which is wild because it was one of my 2 Hail Mary schools that I expected nothing but a rejection from. So I'm actually really, really happy with being put on the wait list. And I think as of right now I am planning on staying on the wait list and kind of just seeing how the rest of my cycle goes. But yeah, first wait list. So I was accepted at Fordham today, which is really, really exciting because I am a born and raised New Yorker and I live only like 12 blocks away from Fordham. So it would be really, really convenient for me to go there. And Admitted Students Day is next week, so I'll definitely be going to that and I'm really excited. Okay. I don't think it's going to be an acceptance. Okay, I got waitlisted at UCLA. So, I have a little guest with me for this part of the video. This is Chai. She's my little Italian Greyhound puppy. And Chai loves the warmth, and so I need to comfort her right now because she's very sad that we will be withdrawing from the waitlist at UCLA. I just don't see us moving transatlantic at this point in the cycle with the acceptances that we have. And I do like LA. I have family in LA. Yeah, Chai loves LA. I could drop Chai off in LA and she'll find a way to like make a life there on her own. So we won't be going, but we'll visit. Damn. I just got waitlisted at Penn. So, I guess we have to talk about UPenn. I was waitlisted, which kind of stung because going into this cycle, I had 3 top choice schools, and those were Penn, Michigan, and Columbia. And so, yeah, I was really sad, but I'll get over it. So I think as of right now, I am planning on staying on that wait list, and I am also thinking about talking to some partners at my firm and just getting a little bit of advice. But yeah, this one sucked. Hello. So it is actually like a week after what you just saw. And what you just saw was me being put on hold at NYU for the 3rd time in a row. So it's the exact same situation as it was with Columbia, where I've done this enough times to know where this is heading. And yeah, I am going to be withdrawing from NYU, which I think last year would have been a really hard decision for me to make, but I actually toured NYU a few months ago and kind of realized that it wasn't the best fit for me. I don't think that it is the environment that I personally am really going to thrive in, and that's totally okay. Yeah, I am withdrawing from NYU. Hold on. Hello. Hi, speaking. Hi, I'm doing well. How are you? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm like in shock right now. That's amazing. Thank you. Not at the moment. I'm sure that I will in the next like few days, but I really appreciate your time and your team's consideration, and I'm really, really excited. Thank you, you as well. Okay, bye.
Which school is that?
Northwestern.
Congratulations.
Oh my god. Hi guys. So I got into Northwestern yesterday, which is just crazy. Like everything is crazy. I can't believe that this is my life. Like I'm very grateful. I love Northwestern. It's in a really awesome part of Chicago. I've never met anyone who graduated from Northwestern that I didn't like. I am going to be going to Admitted Students Weekend a few weeks from now, and yeah. Okay. I was waitlisted. Waitlisted. I just got waitlisted at UVA. So I was waitlisted at UVA a few days ago, and in the waitlist email there was a little button to click if you wanted to withdraw from the waitlist, which I did. UVA was never really a school that I was aiming to go to be honest, but I did apply based on like some other people's advice to me, and I'm glad that I did, but I do not see myself going there, especially at this point, and so yeah, I withdrew from the waitlist. So same day, So I haven't heard back from USC yet, and it is early April, and I applied in early November. And I decided to withdraw my application before receiving a decision, just because even if I do get in, I would not be accepting my offer there. But yeah, so I withdrew from USC today. So we ended up with 4 acceptances, 4 waitlist, 2 holds, 1 withdraw, and then 1 rejection. So I would like to think that that went pretty well, especially that 1 rejection in comparison to the plethora of rejections that I've received in previous cycles. So before we continue on with the video, I just had a little update, and that is that I decided to withdraw from the waitlist at the University of Chicago and at the University of Pennsylvania, and those were 2 like really difficult decisions for me to make, but I did withdraw. Okay, so this is the moment that I have been waiting for 4 whole years, and I have just been dying to say this out loud. So I'm very excited to announce that I will be going to the University of Michigan! Yay! Also, really quick, how cute is this little outfit that Tasteful Snoods made for Chai? Like, are you kidding? We're going to Michigan! So Chai and I are officially a part of the University of Michigan JD class of 2027, and we are going to be moving to Ann Arbor in the summer. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. Like, Michigan has always been one of my dream schools, and I don't know. I went to Admitted Students Weekend about a month ago, and I remember being so upset at the end of the weekend because I just didn't want to leave. I loved it there so much. I just felt like I was at home. I like walked onto the campus and I felt like I was at home. I love the current students. I love the admissions committee. I love the faculty. I love the admitted students. I've made like really, really amazing friends already. I can't believe that I'm crying right now. I have worked really, really hard for this, and the fact that it's now like all paying off is just really crazy. Everything works out the way that it should, and I am just so grateful that this is how things worked out. Back in 2021, when I got my first rejection, it came from Michigan, and I was sitting in a parking lot when I opened the email, and I cried so hard because I was so upset. And this year, my first acceptance came from Michigan. I just remember like feeling like my life was over in 2021 when I received my last rejection, and thinking that I would never go. And I also remember last summer just pushing myself and going through like a really awful time and just thinking that I would never go, and here we are today. I am going to one of my dream schools. Not just one of anymore, it is my dream school. That's why I withdrew from all my other schools and all my other wait lists. Like, I just can't see myself going somewhere other than the University of Michigan. I've never been happier. I swear to God, I've never been happier. I'm so excited. This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I'm gonna get off now because I'm just gonna cry and cry and cry, but and I'm not a crier. Okay, let me calm down, I'll be back. Before I sign off here, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has loved me, supported me, or believed in me over these past few years. I especially wanted to thank Sam from Houston LSAT for pushing me to a place that I didn't think that I could reach, and for getting me over a mountain that I had been climbing for 4 years. I wanted to thank my best friends, my little brother, Jeannie and Danny. I want to thank my parents, my grandma, and just all of you. So thank you. Yeah, go blue.